What is up, guys? Welcome back to Football Transfer Weekly. It's your boy King Cross KTK, as usual. Guys, the England transfer window is now closed. Every other transfer windows should be closing a little later on this month, but England finally closes the door on transfer, so no more signings for clubs. They could lose players though, meaning Eden Hazard could actually still go to Real Madrid, but Chelsea wouldn't be able to bring in anybody to replace him. So yeah, if that happens, I think Chelsea is screwed this season. But nah, I ain't gonna lie, the transfer window was good, but deadline day today probably was the best. For Everton, man, Everton made the biggest move in deadline day history by getting a couple of players in. They have Mina coming in, they have Andre Gomez on loan from Barcelona. Mina coming in from Barcelona. I'm still disappointed in that Mina didn't get to stay in Barcelona. He performed well in the World Cup. A lot of people see that, and a lot of people recognize that, but hopefully he doesn't choose to go back to Barcelona. He was treated very, very bad there. They also signed Bernard on a free from Shakhtar Donetsk. Oh my God, Bernard is probably the best signing Everton get, for free. Richarlison is a good signing as well. The 21 year old left back from Brazil. He's a good signing, but come on, nothing beats a free player in Bernard, who is a top notch winger player. He plays in central attacking midfield as well. So that's a good signing there for Everton. Everton probably did the best in the deadline day, but Liverpool overall did the best amount of signings, followed by Fulham to me. Fulham focused on bringing in players, but Liverpool signed big players. They signed Allison, they signed Naby Keita, they signed Fabinho, they signed Xherdan Shaqiri as well. And then they got a couple players on loan. Divock Origi, a couple returned to the club as well. Hopefully, Divock Origi does get a chance to prove his worth this season. He could go out on loan, so I ain't sure what will happen there. Liverpool obviously losing Emir Khan. Flanagan went on free to Rangers. Steven Gerrard still wants to work with Flanagan. I guess Gerrard sees a lot in him still. Danny Ward as well joined Leicester City. I don't know what to say about Danny Ward, but anyways, Chelsea, guys, Chelsea broke all records. Allison set the record for Liverpool with I think was what, 56 million pounds. But Kepa, come on, guys. Kepa, probably the best signing Chelsea have made in a long time. But they made a lot. They had to spend a lot of money for him. Athletic Club Bilbao did prosper from that. 72 million pounds. That's the best I've ever seen a club drag out. Chelsea were desperate for a keeper. Real Madrid was taking Thibaut Courtois away, for what, 34 million pounds or something like that. 31 million pounds is what he went for. Also players Jorginho, Robert Green as well. Robert Green, a veteran. So I guess Robert Green will work with Kepa, help Kepa out. Robert Green was a good goalkeeper, but not for England though. Kovacic joined on a season-long loan from Real Madrid. I'm not sure. I guess there's an option to buy him from Real Madrid. Hopefully he does, because I always wanted Kovacic. What is it, Kovac? Yeah, I just can't pronounce but Mateo, yeah. I can't pronounce these foreign names. Come on, I'm Caribbean, so it'll be kind of hard. But it's Kovacic to me. If you guys say I'm wrong, then fine. But hopefully there's an option to buy Kovacic from Real Madrid. He don't like Real Madrid right now. It's good that he goes to Chelsea. I always wanted to see him in Chelsea. I ain't gonna lie about that. It was either Chelsea or Arsenal, but Chelsea the team to get him. So let me see what he could do. Obviously they lost Courtois. Chelsea, that's basically the biggest loss for Chelsea this season. But they get Kepa in return. Arsenal FC, they got Lucas Torreira, Brett Leno. They got Socrates, and then they got Matteo Godenzi. Is it Godenzi? I don't know how to pronounce the French name. I just said that a little bit ago. But yeah, they also got Lichtsteiner on free from Juventus. So they make a lot of good signings. And then they got they got a lot of players coming in. They got rid of some. Joe Pereira came in. I thought he would have left. No, I like he left. I think did he leave? Nah, he ain't leave. You understand? That's one of the players they got back. Joel Campbell, Lucas Perez, and stuff. These are the guys that returned. Jack Wilshere, probably the biggest loss for Arsenal, but I'm guessing Arsenal didn't need him anymore. But Jack Wilshere, I know he go do good for West Ham. They go Burnley, Ben Gibson and Vidra. Is it Matic Vidra? He's Czech Republic. He's from Czechia. They got him from Derby City. So Derby County. Is Derby County or Derby City? Derby County. Yeah, and they got Joe Hart as well from Manchester City. So good signings for Derby County. They only made three signings this season, and it was good. Everybody else left on free transfers. Dean Marnie. Was it Marnie? Yeah, Chris Long, Tom Anderson, and Scott Anfield. These guys left on free transfers. Everton, everybody knows. We just talk about Everton there. I mean, Everton made the best amount of signings. They did also get rid of Kevin Morales on loan. I'm not sure what's going on there with Morales, but is it loan? Yeah, I think it's a loan. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it is a loan. I didn't keep up with that. Yeah, so it's a season-long loan for Morales, as well as they also lose Classens, Davy Classen, sorry, to for the Bremen. For the Bremen might utilize him this season. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but Everton probably the best team, the best signings this season to me, what I've seen. Leicester City also in contendership for that because Ricardo Pereira, a longtime fan I am of Ricardo Pereira, the Portuguese right back. He joined from Porto for 90 million pounds. Madison as well, 21-year-old James Madison. He's an attacking midfielder. He joined from Norwich City for 22 million pounds. There's a lot of good signings for Leicester. We also talked about Danny Ward. Gliza, was it Gliza? Rachid Gliza, was it? He's a young, talented player. Well, not young anymore because he's 26 now. But back in FIFA, I think was FIFA 14. I always used to look out for him, because he was a good player coming through the ranks there. From Lyon. So yeah, these are good players. I ain't gonna lie, these are good players. Johnny Evans as well, joining from West Brom. So there are a lot of players Leicester signed, but they made the biggest loss. Riyad Mahrez, but he wanted to go, and I ain't gonna lie, they make a good amount of money for him. 61 million pounds. That's good for a 27-year-old right winger. I mean, right now he should be in his prime. So he got what 3, 4, 5 years. 5 years for max. In the current form he's in. So they also lost Musa as well for 40 million pounds to Al Nazi. Is it Al Nazri? Nazir? I don't know this Saudi Arabian clubs. But yeah, Newcastle again. Newcastle didn't really impress me this transfer window. They got Mikel Moreno from Borussia Dortmund. They got Muto as well, 26-year-old Muto for Mainz. Muto is he's a good Japanese player. He's a good striker for Japan as well. Federico Fernandez from Swansea City. They're just tightening up their back. They got new goalkeeper from Sparta Prague, and I won't even try to pronounce his name, but But Alexander Mitrovic left. Is Mikel? I just realized that though, because Mikel Moreno actually left after he signed for Borussia Dortmund. That's kind of funny. Mbimba from he left to Porto. I guess Porto looking to tighten up their back line there as well. Sales as well. Sales from the Belgium international has joined Was it Strasbourg? I hope I pronounced that right. God, a lot of French people go hate me for this and stuff. They lost. I really didn't know what going on with with transfer signings and loan signings this season. It was kind of messed up because I know a lot of players they join a new club and then every time the way they actually leave. Look at Pepe Reina with AC Milan. So a lot of these kind of messed up deals been going on, but I guess FIFA allows it. So yeah. Kuyate. Oh, it's Kuyate. Is it Cheku Kuyate? Hopefully I pronounced that right. He joined Crystal Palace from West Ham. Crystal Palace also getting I just can't pronounce these guys' names. But Getafe is a legendary goalkeeper, I'll say, and Max Meyer, come on. Max Meyer is the best signing for Crystal Palace this season. I think that's the biggest pull away from any other club, in the world right now, along with Bernard, because come on, Max Meyer, 22 years of age, attacking midfielder from Germany. He didn't do anything much last season. I don't think he did anything much. I'm not even sure he played in the. I'm not even sure he got called up for the World Cup. Germany was so depressing this World Cup. I end up back in Belgium. So I doesn't bother with Germany after that. Johan Kabay obviously left to to the United Arab Emirates. And there are a lot of other players they lost. Crystal Palace lost this season, but Bournemouth guys, Jefferson Lerma. Is it Jefferson Lerma? Yeah, he joined from Levante for 25 million pounds. Diego Rico, everybody knows Diego Rico by now. He joined from Lagunas, and David Brooks from Sheffield United. That was a lot of good signings. But they lost to Phoebe. I think Phoebe was the best striker signing fee on a fee, not for free, but for a price this season to any other club. I mean, Wolves made a lot of good signings. I ain't gonna lie about that. But yeah, Max Gabriel was Gadriel, whatever his name is. Yeah, he also left to Toulouse. Toulouse also making good signings even after they lost Lafont. West Ham, Felipe Anderson, the best signing for West Ham this season. West Ham doing extremely well. I mean, obviously, when Pellegrini is there, they'll have to feed Pellegrini's hunger for titles. So obviously, they'll have to give him footballers and Issa Diop, Felipe Anderson, and Yarmolenko, as well as Fabianski, Lucas Perez, and so on and so on. There are a lot of good guys they've signed this season. So I ain't gonna lie, West Ham want to be in contendership, especially in Europe for a couple of years. Pellegrini is there for. Obviously they'll have to feed Pellegrini with a lot of stuff. Reece Oxford finally returned to West Ham on loan. Well, Patrice Evra obviously left, but I think he should retire now. He accomplished so much. You don't make sense trying to mess up a career. Obviously Kuyate left already. I talked about that already. And Jao Moreno. Oh, Jao Mario. Sorry, that's Jao Mario. I don't say Jao Moreno. Anyways, Mario finally returned to Inter Milan. Hopefully he does do well for them this season. Jared Delafeu for Watford, best signing for Watford this season. Was it Massina? Massina, yeah. Adam Massina, left back from Bologna. Watford making a lot of signings, but I wouldn't say they're good signings. But I guess Watford's goal this season is to actually stay up in the Premier League and maybe face for the top 10 position. They made a lot of loan signings and stuff, so they made a lot of loan signings and stuff. So hopefully they do get a chance to stay up in the Premier League this season. Onto oh wait, I think that's Watford as well. Oh yeah. Richarlison. Obviously I talked about that already. Amrabat actually left them, and Zarate as well. Zarate finally out to the Premier League. Not trying to hate on the guy. I mean, he was good, but nah. Jerome Sinclair also went on Sunderland on loan. 21-year-old Jerome Sinclair. I actually like Jerome Sinclair, but it's only a matter of time to see what he does. Yeah, Brighton and Hove Albion, their best signing is a player I cannot pronounce his name, but he came from AZ Alkmaar. Just can't pronounce his name. Can't pronounce his first name or his second name. Second signing, another player I can't pronounce the name of, from Lille. Nationality is Mali. So yeah, center midfielder from Mali, 50 million pounds. You guys should know who that is if you're a Brighton and Hove fan. But Bernardo, guys, come on, 23-year-old Bernardo from Leipzig. That's a good signing, from Leipzig. A good young left back, and they also got Montoya. I'm kind of silent about that because Valencia, if Valencia don't want a player like Montoya, that means he's really underperformed last season, and yeah, hard luck for that. David Button from Fulham, obviously David Button from Fulham. He also signed, as well as Dan Burn from Wigan Athletic. Signed players that they left Connor Goldson, as well as Baldock. Or is it Sam Baldock? I tell you, England has some weird names. I ain't gonna lie, they are weird surnames, But yeah, there are a lot, Brighton and Hove. I keep saying there are a lot of players that left the Premier League or left other leagues. Huddersfield Town, obviously, Congolo, Terence Congolo from Monaco, 80 million pounds. As well as Adama, I can't pronounce his last name. Just I'll just say Adama, from Monaco as well, for 9 million pounds. Huddersfield Town making a spending this season. They as well probably want to finish in the top 10 this season. They're like, Tom Ince actually left. The thing with Tom Ince, right? He may not be the standard of his father, right? But at the same time, I ain't gonna say, nah, I can't say he better, ain't it? But he is always and always will be the best championship footballer in the championship. He can't come out of the championship. You understand? Anytime he come out, he underperforms. He goes back down, comes back up, goes back down, and that has to stop. So Tomins just stick around in the championship and end your career at the age of 34 or whatever. You're a championship player, not a Premier League player. You're not a first division league player in any nation. Second division, fine, but not first division. Southampton FC, Vestergaard. Is it Vestergaard? For Denmark? Yeah, yeah, from Borussia Mönchengladbach. As well as another name I can't pronounce from Norway. Is it Norway? Yes, it is Norway. He used to play for FC Basel. Angus Gunn as well had joined from Manchester City. Yo, Manchester City really fuck with that amount of money for this guy from Southampton. Hopefully he does well. A young goalkeeper, 22 years, English. He could play for England or Scotland. Angus Gunn. Hopefully I see him in the Premier League this season. I'll be watching Southampton very closely because last season was kind of frightening for me. Dusan Tadic left Ajax along with Daily Blind for Manchester United. Wolverhampton Wanderers as I said, making a lot of good signings. Jamuntinho, one of my favorite players all time. I know why people say why you have Jamuntinho as one of your favorite players of all time. I mean, yeah, I have a squad with Maldini and Nesta, and still I'll have John Moutinho in the midfield. I'll have Alexander Pato up on top. Don't hate me for that. You understand? My favorite goalkeeper all time is Dida. You understand? So don't hate me for that, please. They got Jota as well, the 21-year-old left winger. People always say, oh, Jota could be Ronaldo, he could be Ronaldo, but Jota is Jota, guys. I think he's gonna do a lot well for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolves, I see them finishing in the top 6 as long as they click right. Once they click right, I know they're doing very well this season. Players left, Barry Douglas, as well as Ben Marshall, not players you'll recognize, in the Premier League in a long time to come again. Anyways, they're in the championship players, Cardiff City signing Josh Murphy from Norwich City, and Bobby Reed from Bristol City. QPR also departed with Alex Smithins, yeah, I hope so. Smithis, I don't know how to pronounce these guys' names. Just messed up. Ben Wilson left to Bradford City. Hopefully Bradford City gets up into the Premier League soon. I mean, they're in League One, but I'm a Bradford City fan for some reason. I guess because I watch rugby and stuff. I'm a Bradford Bulls fan, so automatically becomes a Bradford City fan. Kind of weird. Fulham making a lot of good signings. Anguissa, Andre Zambo Anguissa. Hopefully I pronounced that right, from Marseille, 29 million pounds. He got Seri for 27 million pounds. They got Mitrovic for 18 million pounds. Mawson for 15 million pounds. Joe Bryan for 6 million pounds. Fabry, oh my God, Fabry. Honestly, I want to see how Fulham will work with Fabry this season, because as well as Sergio Rico, because Fulham want to do things right. They get Rico on loan, they get Fusu Mensah on loan, they get Callum Chambers on loan, and they still get not Vito. I keep saying Vitello. Is it Vitio? Was it Vitio? Luciano. Yeah, I'll just call him Luciano. I've been watching football long enough to call him Luciano, right? Fulham really, 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 and oh yeah, I forgot Andre Scholler. You understand? Fulham wants to stay in the Premier League. One, Fulham wants to win something. You understand? So it could be the FA Cup, the English League Cup, who knows? But Fulham gunning. And I wouldn't be surprised if Fulham actually break into the top four for the early half of the season and then dwindle down to about fifth, sixth, or seventh. But as I see Wolves finishing in sixth position. So, between fifth and seventh, Fulham should finish. I'll give my predictions on the Premier League a little later on this month. Obviously, who will win and stuff. I mean, it's Football Transfer Weekly, so you guys can't hate. Manchester City, obviously Riyad Mahrez and Philippe Sandler, from the Netherlands there. I know I started for that, and I think they brought in a young player from Melbourne City. I can't pronounce his surname. Daniel. Okay. Yeah, Douglas Luiz as well. For his loan ended. A lot of players coming back. Obviously Angus Gunn left, Joe Hart left. Lukaku. Yaya Toure, I mean, left as well. Yaya Toure without a club still. I'm not sure what's going on there. But Manchester United, guys, Fred, one of my favorite signings, for the season. Getting Fred to come into Manchester United was a big task because Manchester City could have didn't want to splash all that cash for him. They end up getting Riyad Mahrez, so I mean it's a win-win for both clubs. Diogo Dalot as well. Diogo Dalot from Porto, right back, top-notch right back, young right back from Porto. 90 million pounds was the verdict. And Lee Grant, I didn't expect Lee Grant to do good in preseason, but he kind of did. So yeah, kudos to him. Daley Blind left, Scott Johnstone left. Permanent moves, hopefully. Johnstone should have left a long time ago, to see if he could better his chances into getting into England's national team. But yeah, Axel Tunasbe as well joined Aston Villa on loan. Joe Pereira joined the Portuguese side, Victoria on loan as well, season-long loan. Cameron Jackson as well joined Scorport United? Scunport, I don't know. Is Scunport? Okay, yeah. I think the Ghanis will love that. But Timo Fusumensa obviously joining Fulham on loan as well. And yeah, we on to Tottenham Hotspurs. A loan signing for the season. Matter of fact, no, wait. Did they? Yeah, a loan signing for the season. No, actually, it's not even a loan signing. He returned to the club. I didn't even know what was going on there. First I tie up thing. I thought, I had said it earlier before, innit? So yeah, it's a player that returned to the clubs. Tottenham ain't signed nobody for the season, meaning Tottenham it became the first team in the Premier League history of the Premier League to not make a signing in the summer. Pochettino have a plan. I guess he turns to Alex Ferguson. I'm not sure, but Pochettino, why is he doing with what he have? He has a good squad. He has a title-winning squad. Yeah, he doing with what he have, man. But what would be more concerning is if honestly, I don't know what to say about Tottenham, but because if they lose players, if any one of the players decide like Alderweireld ain't going leaving to join Manchester United anymore until maybe January. But if any club, Real Madrid or somebody come calling for Harry Kane, that'll be messed up. I mean, Real Madrid ain't go call for Harry Kane because a lot of money got to spend for him. Dele Alli as well. So Tottenham ain't gonna really lose anybody big, but that was kind of stupid. I thought Grealish should have actually gone as well to Tottenham, but I can't be bothered. Tottenham doing what Tottenham do best. That's their problem. It's not mine. Anyways, yeah. So guys, it's been a boy King Cross KTK with a confused mind because Tottenham signed nobody. I don't really care about Tottenham. Arsenal should be ahead of Tottenham every single season. So yeah, it's been a boy King Cross KTK here. If you guys like the video, please leave a like, please subscribe, and please show pity for Tottenham Hotspurs for not signing a player. I mean, it's a good thing you're saving money. It's also a bad thing that the fact that you don't even sell nobody. So Tottenham were inactive in the Premier League this season. Transfer windows in the summer. No other team has ever done that. I mean, even if you get a young player or sign an old player on a free transfer, but nobody at all. Anyway, yeah, it's been a boy King Cross KTK. Again, please leave a like, please subscribe, and peace.